everyone, Joe here from the Minecraft Alliance. Welcome back to another Doki Doki Literature Club Plus side story, guys. In the last side story, we did Trust, which was a really heartfelt interaction between Sayori and Monica. Now, in the next one, which is called Understanding, I'm going to assume, given a certain character in the thumbnail, that it's to do with Yuri. Now, there are 6, and it says try writing from poems between characters. I'm assuming these are the ones we got from Sayori. These are the ones I'm assuming we got from Yuri. So I'm assuming we need to write some for Natsuki, which I will do I'm going to do at some point in another playthrough. Because what I'm trying to do is go through all of these and get everything in here. Now, I'm assuming that we're going to get the Yuri version of the high resolution images, because obviously we've got this version of Yuri, but obviously we've got these versions of Monica and Sayori, so I'm assuming we're going to get a high resolution version of Yuri in a minute. I don't actually know if I don't think I prefer this version of Sayori. I think I prefer this version of her. I prefer I was saying this in the last episode, I prefer the high resolution version of Monica. I think I just prefer her pose, but Sayori's pose, I just prefer her in this pose, which is a bit weird because looking at this pose, but you know, what can I say? Anyway, let's get into Understanding Part 1. Let's see what we've got to deal with today. Now, at the end of Trust, someone walked in. I'm going to assume that was Yuri. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Zoe to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. It's Yuri! Hey Yuri, how you doing? Hi. Huh? Zoe's eyes widened, recognizing the girl. She was very conspicuously mouthed to Monica. It's her! It's the girl! It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading it alone in the classroom. As to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please, come inside. The girl fully stops and steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening! Oh my gosh, it's happening! It's happening, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone's welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh, you do? Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sits down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori, and this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Final that. No, sorry. I read that as boobs rather than books. Like books? I'm ping on Discord. What's going on? Oh, I know what this ping is. It's not what I thought it was. Okay. Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? Can't say, but I have. Oh, now I have a ping. Now that's the one I thought it was. That's the one I thought the first ping was. Oh, well, she's my favourite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just... Yui grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. You're in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Yuri, suddenly asking for help. I'd love to! It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great! I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly sends them. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Serena nervously says that, noting to herself that the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on the desk. True. Okay, I'll get the first one then. Yuri exits the classroom in a flash, leaving Monica and Yuri silently exchanging glances. Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, no experience with fantasy, except maybe that's some stuff that I read when I was a kid. But that's probably like a joke compared to what she's interested in. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It's been fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but... what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new number. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. Hi. Hi guys. Look at drink. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm sorry for being so hasty. I just get really anxious. Just got really anxious all of a sudden. Okay. One second, guys. Right, there we go. Okay. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you put things like that, Sarah. I like just learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping you feel more comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping with me with administrative stuff to just focus on spending time with her. Yeah. That's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sue lowers her voice, I'm probably going to need all the time I can get. She taps her finger against her dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on her desk. Right, afterwards the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm... I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined with her short time gone indicates she may have run at least a part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets her book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things that you should know before you get started on this. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those will be a good keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori never interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little more. You know, like, if we're going to be reading together, I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and then looks at her book and glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide to want to join the club? Well, Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club. That's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. Oh, I'm getting pinged at the bloody wazoo today. I only found out because Yui glances over at Monica. Monica! Monica came into my classroom. Put the filter on a flyer. It's not a filter. It's a fucking flyer. God's sake. Suddenly Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her hand at herself. I was so fucking hell. Voices. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. So I just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was. But I decided that I probably was feeling irrational. Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad after interrupting you. I just walked out. I just was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I already seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous about coming here for other reasons too. So it's just there being too many people. Not that I mind too much, but I really have a hard time to meet a large number of people at once. Yeah, I can relate to that a lot. So it's actually amazing, it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Aww, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never had the privilege of showing my interest with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same thing that I am except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kind of other things are you into? Like genres? Like genres? I don't know, just anything. Even if it's not literature. Just things you would think are dumb. Zoe pauses, a lot of concern on her face. How about I tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into? I suppose that would be okay. Okay, well, I'm pretty into crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things. Like cards or jewellery boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I like buying things to make gifts for my friends. But then I put it off to the last minute. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. Jesus, my voice. Throwing my voice through Sayori is a real... Oh god, nearly done. Nearly done, I hope. I think this will be the last thing we'll do today, and I might raid. I'm just a bit tired and just want to chill. And someone who I want to chill and watch has just gone live, so I might just chill in their stream. A bit fast. Not that much, it's just that you'd be surprised how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. Sorry. So I have to share some... voices, for God's sake. So I have to share something I'm into too now, right? I mean, you don't have to. It's not a requirement, per se. Very nuts. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm going to start a nature club. No, you're not, Siri. You're stuck with me now. I'm not. Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as Vice President of the Literature Club. Yeah, now you're stuck with me. Don't give me responsibilities. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going into other worlds, into the woods or the park, just places where you can walk and or sit and not have people or any people. Yes, I like this too. Yuri, me and you on the same page. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove yourself from everything that matters. I let my racing mind off. I know what I'm going to see for a while. Why do you like to do that? It just depends on the mood. After school or on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow. It's like, wow, I feel like I would never have never had the time to do that. Something like that. I find that we have reading words is hard. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do. You don't let it slip through your fingers. Then we continue their conversation. They'd primarily, right? Led it primarily by Siri, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica has intended to do reading is difficult. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Well, they knew it. The end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once again, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri smiles, as Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you're a lifesaver. I didn't do anything. I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put... What was that? It feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her at the next meeting? I'm kind of... Oh god, I'm struggling to read this. I'm probably going to stop after this one because I'm just struggling to read. I might do some fans, I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I finish this one. I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I try my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has had their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Please tell that by the end of it. Nope. After the school day ends, swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the clubroom, expecting this to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find Sayori in the clubroom. It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Huh? Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone in the club. Everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the books. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because you were just humouring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you liked it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of words I cannot speak today. No matter how hard I try, I can't speak. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm going to wrap up after this one because I'm struggling to read this. This takes a lot out of me just reading 3 of these. This is why I only recorded I'm only able to really record 1 episode of this a day. Even though I want to try and grind out 6 or 7, or get the rest of the game done, I just can't because it takes so much out of me to read it. But tomorrow I definitely want to try and get this game done, main story wise. But I'm worried about finishing the game and not being able to go back to the side story, so I'm going to do 2 episodes. Alright. I'm getting distracted myself. I'm nearly done, I feel like. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I are just working on recruitment stuff mostly. So I just sounded like something fun that we could do together reading your books. You know, as a club activity. That'd be okay, right? Generally doing Sayori's voice, I feel myself losing breath. I'm feeling really lightheaded. It's a very unusual feeling. Just clearing things on Discord. Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologise. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help. It's the wrong thing. So he pulls up. Well, I cannot read. Alright, please tell me when ending because I just want to finish this now and end. I don't want to read another sentence in my life at this rate. Sayori pulls her desk off against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell. Part of the Everlast Saga. Haha, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees or something. Just take notes. I don't think I've ever taken notes when I've read a book before, but it's an interesting concept. Notes? Yeah, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure. What was that? I'm sure it will be helpful, especially helpful to someone new to the genre. Siri's jokes completely flew over Yuri's head. What was her joke? I missed that myself. The joke flew over my head as well. And thinking about it, she decides it's probably for the best that he did. I don't get the joke either. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try my best to make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, wait, what? I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide a smile and a little blush. You can't generalize intelligence. Yeah, I'm only smart in the things that I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough on the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! What was that voice? No! So he rubs her shoulders against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned activity. Yuri begins to guide Siri through the basics of the fantasy world that the story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, the factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Siri seems to have. But despite Siri's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way that's such... Reading is difficult, guys. Yuri eloquently guides her way through it in a way that's such fun. I'm just skipping that line. This is why I only record one 50-minute video of this a day. It's because it's generally hard to process what you're reading sometimes. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, it's what that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write, I just like... I cannot read. The things I write, I like just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is there must be so much planning and hard work. You're into poetry. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way! Yuri giggles, filling Siri's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she's heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Siri jots down Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kind of glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Siri flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts a few moments before Siri speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Yes! If you've played the game, you will know why I'm laughing so hard at that. Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Siri turns the page. Are these footnotes? Mm-hmm. A lot of dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. To continue reading. Sis, thank you for the subscription for the 10 months.
I'm at the airport, but hello.
Hello. I hope you have an amazing, safe flight. How long until you fly? Is it a while yet, or have you going off soon? I don't know how. I've never been to an airport, so I don't know how long you arrive at the airport before your flight for. Meanwhile, Sarah's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sarah easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. The turns of table, bitches! Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Wait, are they talking about the past right now, or the present? Where? Right here! They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that! It's implied from... We got, well, I could just, I don't know. But my phone is there, so I have to. No worries. Have a safe flight, and be sure to message me when you can. I want to know you got there safely. Yeah. Love you. Also, I'm looking forward to being really jealous by all the pictures I'm probably going to get over the next week or so of Disney. For those of you that don't know, Michelle is flying to Cali at the moment because she is going to a wedding. She is going to a wedding. I don't know why she's suddenly become German, but she's going to a wedding. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue with Sayori. Oh, you're gonna go visit Proxy? You're gonna fly and visit Proxy on your way? I suppose, yeah, because you're going from one side of the country pretty much to the other, aren't you? Love you. Love you. Safe travels. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys, for deafening you. The two of them continue with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding more to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from getting used to reading, but from fearing that she'll come across as stupid. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what the other book she's gotten through so far. So what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. What if it takes me so long to read and understand things? It makes me feel silly and dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see it in the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses and shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Huh? Yuri leaves. You weren't making me? Sayori's left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were just having fun a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I shouldn't have told her that. I enjoyed it. Franca trusted me with all of this. It's the only thing I'm good at and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowning girl, Sayori blankly stares at her desk, read with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left her book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Oh, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough. I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Is that it? That's it. That's the end of the side story. Thank goodness. Because I have had enough reading for the day. Oh, I like Yuri's one. Let's see what else we've got. I think, is that it? No, it's not going to be, is it? There's going to be something else. No, is that not? Is that it? That is it. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Right. Well, I think we're probably going to call it there because I am all worded out. I may stream tomorrow. I don't know. So keep your eyes on Discord and all that shiz for more updates. But we are going to go ahead and raid someone. I've already picked out who we're going to raid. Actually, I should probably end the video first, shouldn't I? Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you have enjoyed today's video and you would like to see more content like this on the channel, please don't forget to like it. If you are new around here, please subscribe to the channel. You can check out my main channel and my tutorial channel, link down below. You can also check out my Twitch where this is recorded live, twitch.tv/your Minecraft Alliance, linked as always down in the description below. But thank you very much for watching, guys. We are halfway through the side stories now. We've done 3, there's 3 more to go. We're going to do them soon, guys, I promise. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. A good bye!